Hey guys, happy Friday. It's Patrick French here, founder and director of the Berkshire Exchange, back with another technical analysis video. Hope you guys are doing well out there. So today we have got quite a few charts to cover. There's been a lot of movement in the currency markets, and I'm going to show you exactly how I add massive value to our clients and how I help them save a ton of money by timing their entries into the currency markets by identifying very key support and resistance levels within the market. We use technical analysis to do this. So as you'll see in the video, we are able to identify channels, whether they be ascending or descending, ranges that the market has been operating within for quite a while, and just very key historic support and resistance areas. Now we have a very simple philosophy. So if the market is breaking above a resistance level, then we would expect to see the market continue higher, providing it stays above that resistance level. And conversely, if the market breaks down below a support area, then we would expect to see lower prices continue until we find a new area of support. So hopefully that gives a little bit of context in terms of how we're able to come up with the price targets that we do and help our clients to time their entries effectively. So let's jump straight into today's video. Let me just bring myself down here, put myself in the corner there, and we're going to start off by having a look at the pound versus the US dollar. So as you would have noticed if you've been following my content, we've been in this ascending channel for the past 5 months. However, over the last 8 days, the pound has weakened, or more likely the dollar has actually strengthened. So we can see that the pound dollar pair is actually breaking below this ascending channel. We're down at 138.16. This is a fantastic time if you export to sell some dollars and maximize your profit margins. For your next lower target, if we head down lower, then you're probably going to be looking down all the way here at 135, and if we can get below that, then exporters, you're looking at 133. It's still early days. We're only 11:30 in the morning UK time, so if you remember the last couple of times that we broke below this channel, we actually did spike back up by the end of the day. So we've had a couple of occasions where that's happened. So, these are definitely great prices to sell some dollars at the moment. Don't miss out on these prices. For importers, if we can get back up to 140, that would be your first target. And then back up to the top of this channel around 143. About 143 sounds about right. Having said that, 138 is still a fantastic price to buy dollars. We are at multi-year highs, so good time to buy dollars regardless of this sell-off. So let's move swiftly on to the pound versus the euro. So this morning it looked as though we were going to be heading straight back up to our price target of 116.50. However, the market has taken a decent turn to the downside, which leads me to believe I might need to adjust this resistance area down to about 116.30, because that is the area we've been rejected from over the past couple of occasions. So for exporters, your target will be 115 if we can get down there. Good place to sell your euros. For importers, similarly, as I said to the US dollar, we are at highs that we haven't seen for the previous year. So 115.76 where we're trading now is still a very good price to buy euros. If we can get back above this resistance area here between say 116.30, 116.50, then your targets above that would be 118 and then all the way back up at 120. So let's move on to euro dollar. So over the last session we saw a sharp sell-off in euro dollar. So for those of you that export to the US but buy imports from the eurozone area, this is a great time to sell your dollars in exchange for euros and maximize on those profits and reduce those costs. So at the moment we're trading down at 1.1937. If you remember from my previous video, I did say that the exporter target would be down here at 1.1950 in line with this previous support area. So obviously that's been hit, and there is a possibility that we find some support down here at 119 and possibly rebound up. So don't miss this opportunity to sell your dollars for euros. If the market does head back up, then 120.50 is going to be your target if you want to buy some dollars with your euros, and then above that 122. Now I'm going to cut this video short here just for our LinkedIn viewers. So if you're on LinkedIn and you want to watch the full video, I'm going to be going through some more pound pairs, pound Swiss, pound CAD, pound Aussie, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollars. So you can go into the comments below and click the link and you can watch the full video on YouTube. Please do give the video a thumbs up and send me a message if you've got any questions. So let's move on for everyone else. So let's go to the pound versus the Swiss franc. So again, similar to what we saw on pound euro, we're having a bit of a sell-off today. We are still at the 128 level, which is still a fantastic price. As you can see here, for around 10 months the market was just consolidating sideways. However, at the beginning of February we broke out above this the top of this range, and since then we went up, had a little pullback, and then it was off to the moon, had a little pullback, and then we've been streaming up again. As I said, great price to still buy Swiss francs up at 128. For exporters, if we can get back down to this level 126, then that is going to be your first target, and if we're going lower than that, then probably around here 124 ish. For importers, if we can get up to 130, if you're holding out, that would be your target. So let's move on to the Canadian dollar now. This one's been a little bit tricky. So we were stuck in this range here for a little bit, similar to in the previous couple of months back in August 2020 and also in April 2020. That range between 172 up to 176 ish has been a tricky one. We did break out sort of mid-February, but then we've just come back to retest this 176 area a couple of times, and we're now falling back below 176. So for exporters, your target is going to be down here at 174 to 173.50, 60-ish. If we can get back up, then 178 is going to be the importer target. Let's move swiftly on to the pound versus the Japanese yen. So this currency has been soaring also, and as we can see, we were in a upward channel here. We broke out and accelerated our trajectory early in February, had a little bit of a pullback to this area 147.50 ish, and we broke above 150 yesterday, and we're pulling back today. For importers, great prices still. We're just shy of 150, so it's a really good time to buy Japanese yen. For exporters, if you need to sell some Japanese yen, then back down to this level 147.50. That's going to be your target. Aussie dollar now. Again, this has been a tricky one. We've been constantly sort of bumping our head at this 180 level. As it stands at the moment, we're just below that 180 level. We did break above yesterday, so hopefully this could be the occasion where we head up higher to that 184 level finally. If not, and we're heading down, then 178 is going to be the exporter target. For importers, you know, feel free to buy your Aussie dollars at 180. These are, you know, still good prices considering we were down at 174 to start the year. Let's move on to our last chart now, which is the New Zealand dollar. This one is faring a bit better than the Aussie dollar. So we're above the resistance area at 192, and we were actually as high as 193.97 this morning. A little bit of a pullback at the moment, down to 193.57. Great prices to buy your New Zealand dollars. If we do sell off, exporters, first target would be around this 192 level. Below that, down at 190. And if we can get back above this 194 level, then your next target probably going to be around, say, 196 to 198. That's quite a big target, but we'll see how it goes. I'll refine that as we get closer to those levels. So that's it for today, guys. I tried to get through it as quickly as I could. I hope you see how we add value in terms of timing your purchases and sales of currency. Please do give this video a massive thumbs up. It helps us out a lot. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. I will be putting out content very regularly. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care.